All right, folks, listen, this is a live stream, and I'm not going to be talking about anything important. So if you have something better to do, go do it. Don't watch this video, okay? I'm just here to interact with the viewers, and when I get the strength, when I can muster up the strength to do a information video, I'll do it. But right now, I don't have the strength. I'm not feeling good. I haven't slept well, and I'm having severe pain all throughout my body. So, I feel like I have that. What is that stuff called? Sciatica or something? It's running down from my hip all the way down to my leg, man. The pain, because it's mainly probably because I'm sitting in this position all the time, but maybe because of the couch that I'm sleeping on. I mean, it could be many things, Anyway, but that's why I just not feeling well, lately. So, but even though, look, I'm happy, I'm happy right now because I have a place to live, and I'm very grateful. And but I'm just going to tell you the truth, if I'm having issues, Anyway, so. So what's been going on in the news today? And by the way, today is the 222nd day of the year, and I told you guys why the 222nd day of the year is important. All right. Yeah, God bless all of you. Thank you. Appreciate everyone. So if you go from the first of the year, okay, pay attention. I'm going to say this right away. That way, for the people who watch them in the beginning, at least they see something before I tell them, go forward and catch up to the chat. All right? But let me just show you this real quick. So when you use the time and day calculator, it gives you a choice if you want to include the day or not include the day. So what it's going to show you is the equation. It's going to say up to that day or including that day. So what is it you want to do? So here's what's going to look like. So from the first of the year to today's date, which is 8/10, it would be either 221 if you don't add the day, or 222 if you add the day, and on a leap year it's 223. Okay? So what do you get when you add all of that up? See, so remember, from the first of the year to 8/10 is 200. Look, 8/10 is the 222nd day of the year. But if you don't add the day from the first of the year to 8/10 up to that day, but not adding that day, is 221 days. And if you on a leap year, it'd be 223 days. Okay? And what happens when you add all that up? What do you get? Look, see, that's why it's so important, this equation, and it's the 322 backwards, which I explained to you guys many, many times, because in my old videos I explained to you when I had that, when I created this chart, which I had no idea about George Washington and his birthdays. I didn't even know that when I created that chart. And I told you, I explained to you why what the 322 was all about with these people, because I told you that that the skull and bones number really connects to this, because see, it's the 122, 222, and 322, which equals 666. So that's why they need the 322, because look, I don't want to get into the whole make you understand what that's all about right now. You got to go watch my video called Heaven's Original Numbers or something with 666. You have to go see it. I can't remember now. And that's why Satan needs a 666, because he's trying to copy what was originally in heaven before the fall. Before Lucifer and his angels got kicked out. Yeah, we'll see what happens next on June 11th. For sure, it's going to happen next June 11th. Okay, that's a guarantee. June 11th next year is the year. Now, and you'll see why for sure it's going to be next year. But yeah, we don't know exactly what this event is going to be, but you would imagine that it's going to uh, have something to do with some other country doing something, because that would be the only way to get this war ball rolling, you know what I mean? You know, who knows who they're going to say? Are they going to say it's North Korea? Are they going to say it's China? Are they going to say it's Russia? Who knows? I have no idea. All I know is that it, and it could be anything. It could be an alien invasion that they fake, you know, fake alien invasion. Could it be a natural disaster? I don't know. All I know that the most logical thing would be a World War III type of event where someone attacks us, and then, you know, and then Trump goes on the warpath, and then he gets, and while he's screaming and yelling for a couple of months after the June 11th event, not even a couple of months, 54 days to be exact, he goes in front of people on August 4th, and they try to assassinate him, and then he comes back, and then you know, when he becomes president, you know, you know, who can go to war against the beast? You get what I'm saying? You know, basically, he's going to, you know, do all kinds of things, you know, and the people are going to wonder over the beast. You know, whatever. But anyway, so that's why I was saying about that, you know. And you know, well, I haven't looked into Joe Biden's exit numbers, but I do know that Joe Biden has connections to, you know, I showed how Obama and him are connected, and that's why he was chosen for vice president of Obama. And look, there's many connections I could show, but he's just a puppet, obviously. And you know, from Elvis's birthday to 8/16, his death date is here. Watch this. See, from his birthday. See that? Yeah, where is it? Okay, sorry, yeah. From his birthday to his death date is, if you don't add the day, it's 220. But if you add the day, it's 221. And if you don't, and if you, on a leap year, it's 222 days. You know. And by the way, that equation, let me show you that. That way you understand it. Yes, Jenny, I have so much to show on the 89 connection and stuff. You'll see. It's incredible. Wait till you see all the information. Hold on one second. No, not getting any new information. No. I mean, you just, you know, you're getting information I've shown in the past. You know, I'm just playing. What's it called? Going by the fly. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just throwing whatever is coming in my head. Someone's asking me, where are you focused on now? News, Hollywood, TV, sitcom? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't watch TV, so I have no idea what's going on. I am, hold on. I'm just doing numbers right now. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where the episode, I mean, whatever this exact attack spot is, I'm just saying that it's going to be, I would imagine Seattle is the epicenter, and this, you know, and that, and that, and that the whole King County is going to be affected. You know, if not even more than King County, but mainly you would think it would be only around King County, because that way they can primarily focus on that when they talk about this King County. Because that's the whole point, is to put the word king in there. You know, Seattle, King County, you know, who knows? They'll probably call it, you know, the seat, you know, because that's what it is. Seattle is the seat of Seattle, King, you know. Seattle's the seat of King County. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, so on a leap year from Elvis's birthday to the day he died, August 16th, on a leap year, because he didn't die on a leap year, but on a leap year is 222 days in between. But look what happens when because the devil is in the details, folks. Look. So remember. So from Elvis's birthday, January 8th, we're going to go with a leap year, which is next year, to August 16th in a leap year. The dates have nothing to do with my predictions, okay? I'm just trying to explain to you what the devil's always in the details. So from Elvis's birthday to his death date on a leap year is 222 days, okay? And look what happens to the percentage. Look, see that? Look at that. 60.66%. See? 666. Do you not understand what I'm trying to explain to you? Every time the devil is in the details with these people, okay? Because Elvis, everything connected to Elvis is connected to the 666. Everything. All right? And oh man, I know that Google, because you know Google's run by the devil. They took all my 666 connections. I had a video prepared and ready to go about the 666. I had, but by the way, I've shown it throughout the years, but I had it all lined up in one little area, and Google somehow erased it out of my phone. I had maybe like 20 to 25. What am I talking about? Maybe 40 examples of the 666 connecting to Elvis, and they took it down, man. Because I had it on some kind of, you know, whatever, man. I'm just mad at myself. DSN, what are you doing? I can't see your comment. Why are you doing that? Every time you retract it, you're writing it. Who are you writing it to? Because I didn't get to see it. So what are you doing? How many times have I told you not to do that, dude? Come on. Come on, man. Help me out, man. What are you doing? Because now all I see is 10 comments gone, and I don't know what you wrote. When was that story about Craig Robertson? When was that story? Because I don't know, it sounds familiar, the name. I think we have a troll already in the chat. Yeah, that's right. It could also be a climate change event. That's why I said a natural disaster, you know. And I'm not talking to you, DSN. I was talking about somebody else about the troll. Yeah, Jenny, that's right. Because the Space Needle is on Broad Street. Is that why you're saying Broadway? No, I appreciate that, DSM, but you got to let me see it. You know? Just, you know. On the trigger. You mean what's going to trigger what? World War III, or what's going to trigger Seattle getting hit? Oh, where we should be focusing? Oh, I'm not sure, man. All I know is the only thing I would focus on is to get anybody who you know out of Seattle. That's the number one thing right now. And then get people to prepare to at least to have 3 months worth of food or something, because we don't know what this is going to trigger once it happens. So that's why I would say, you know, have 3 months worth of water and food, and you know, and keep replenishing it till the day it happens. Well, you know what I mean, because we know it's going to happen next year. So, you know, buy food that's going to last you for, you know, you know what I mean. Buy food that lasts at least a year or two. But the point I'm saying is you got to buy enough food that's going to last you for a couple months at least. We're not trying to survive forever, folks. We're just trying to survive and endure to the end until Jesus comes and gets us out of here. Yeah, no, I'm talking about that. That's exactly like the name, King. I'm talking about like my name, but it's got to be all four the same, 41, 23, and 67, 22. Not just one number or two numbers. No, all four of them have to be the same. Because somebody mentioned it yesterday. There was I think Nico was one of them. That was correct. You know. I'm talking about a name of a person. There was another one I think somebody mentioned. I can't remember now. Anyway, what were we talking about? No, the numbers of the word king are 41, 23, backwards is 67, 22. So 41, 23, 67, 22. All four of them have to be the same. Yeah. Yeah, I think idol was one of them. King is one of them. Nico. But I don't want the words. No words. I already know all the words that equal king. I'm talking about just any name that equals king. So someone mentioned Nico was one of them, you know. But I was just trying to tell you, because my name is Garo. I went through all of it yesterday, and I think I put that video on private again. I'm not sure now what I did with the video, but now I can't remember what I did with the video. Did I put it on private or not? I can't remember. But anyway, I explained how my name connects to all this, and when you think about everything that I'm putting out there, you got to say to yourself, like, how many coincidences do I have to show you? And I haven't even shown you the most incredible information. I'm talking about with connecting to me, and I might not ever show it, but people who know me personally know these connections, and it's off the charts crazy. Okay, crazy. All right, when I tell you crazy. All right. And by the way, I will release some of the information soon, but not every single thing, you know. But yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I was trying to tell you that all the 666 connections with Elvis it's off the charts. Nobody has the connections that Elvis has to the 666. Nobody. Okay? You could not find anyone who could come close to the 666 connections with Elvis. It's impossible. Okay? Here, let me just go through a few of them with you right now. Watch this. So, he was born in Mississippi, and then he died in Tennessee, right? Okay, look. So that's the 20th state and the 16th state. You see? And forget about the fact that it's the 216 and the 162, which is August 4th and June 11th, the 162nd and the 216th day, and then you have a crown. The O is always a crown or a 0, which could add up to nothing. Anyway, so, and of course Trump became president in 2016, right? Anyway, so you have 16 and 20th states, which equals 36. And what is 36? 36 is the 666, because if you add up all the numbers between 1 through 36, it equals 666. Plus, you have the 3 6s. You know, it's right there and there also. 3 6s, get it? 36. Now, if that's not enough for you, okay, how about this 36 connection? Elvis was born address 306. Again, 36 with a crown. You see that? 306. Again. And that's the same room that MLK was killed in. Martin Luther King. And what did I tell you was the address of that place? It was 450. And I told you 445 with a crown. Trump, the 45th, and then he's going to get the crown, right? Because he's going to get his head crown, right? The head wound. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that everything has to do with the 36, right? Here's another one. So, you know, the Elvis was the halftime show at the 89, and he turns 89 next year, at the 89 Super Bowl. Not him, but an impersonator was the whole halftime show, a horrible show. They did that purposely, that way you wouldn't remember it. Okay, but then again, they made it so bad that people did remember it. It's just, you know, it's weird. But they just didn't want you to associate it with Elvis because the guy didn't look nothing like Elvis, didn't dress like Elvis, but they said it was Elvis, the whole halftime show, right? And so, pay attention. Who was the winner of that show? I mean, of that Super Bowl? It was the 49ers, right? And look. Look. 4 times 9 equals 36. There's your 36 again, right? And where do they play? Where do they play now? I mean, what is their stadium called? 49ers. Levi's, which is the Elvis anagram. Levi's. I told you that. And lives. Black lives. Black lives. You know, it's all the same. Elvis, evils, lives. But that's what that whole thing was about. Okay? And so again, you have the 36 connection, right? And what was the score of that Super Bowl, folks? What was the score? It was 20-16. The only Super Bowl that had that score. And I told you August 4th is the 216th day of the year, and June 11th is the 162nd day of the year with a crown. You see? Now, if you think that these are coincidences, then you are just dumb. All right? You just dumb. Hold on. Hold on, bro. I'm trying to catch up to the chat here. Okay. So wait. So the only Super Bowl score ever to be 20-16 or 16-20 was the Elvis Super Bowl. Okay? The only one was the Elvis Super Bowl. Yeah, there's another one right there. Someone's saying because Elvis died at the age of 42, 6 times 6, which is 36, and then if you add 6, because remember, you're saying 6 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36, and then if you add a 6, it's 42. You see that? You see what I'm talking about? It's like I said, it's a perfect puzzle, everything. And so that was the only score that was 2016, and of course it equals 36, just like I told you where he was born and where he died. You know what I mean? So, oh man, there was something I was gonna say. Oh, he played in Las Vegas. That was his number one, place for the most shows he ever did was in Vegas, right? Every day he was doing a show there. And what is Vegas? Where is it? It's located in Nevada. And what is Nevada? The 36th state. See? Again, the 666. Now, if that's still not enough for you, we're going to keep going. Elvis, his full name equals 216. And what date is that? That's August 4th. 216. And 162 is June 11th, right? So they're the same numbers, 16, 2, 216. But Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. And what is 216? 6 times 6 times 6. You see? 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. So again, you have the 666. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay? And Elvis, wait. And Elvis, he died on August 16th, right? Elvis dies 8/16, right? Trump dies on August 4th, but he literally comes back. So he dies. They say he dies. He heals from his deadly wound. So what is that? Look, Elvis died on 8/16. Trump dies on 8/4, 16/20, 2016. You see? You see what I'm talking about? And August 4th is the 216th day of the year. You see what I'm saying? I told you it never ends. I told you it never ends. Elvis died on 8/16, right? And And 8/16 military time is 2016. Again, folks, I ask you, what is the chances? Please tell me. Again, I ask you. Okay? So, how many do I have to show you? This is nothing, by the way. This is nothing compared to how many 666s I could keep throwing out there, okay? I'm just showing you that these are impossible coincidences. And if you say that time backwards, okay, it would be 1620, okay? which would be 420. 1620. See, if you said it backwards, right? 1620, it would be 420. And Elvis died at the age of 42, and you have a crown. You see 42 and a crown. And Washington's the 42nd state. You see what I'm saying? And Elvis, you know when he got his crown, he started working at Crown Electric on the date 420, 1954. See what I'm saying? Yeah, someone, I know that's not you, whoever that is, that's not the real Morgan. Hey, where's my wife? Why is she not doing her job here? Why are you not looking? You can't tell that that's not, I don't think that's the real one. Somebody needs to, oh, I thought you were talking to me. Okay, that's not, I thought you wrote, no, I thought that was the imposter because they wrote a bit stretch though. I thought you were talking to me. You're talking to yourself when you wrote something. I see, okay. I thought that's why I was like, why would this person write that? I thought you were talking to me. You talking to me? Yeah. No, it is. I my mistake. I thought that Morgan was saying that it was me that was stretching. That's why I was like, wait. Yeah, but earlier, didn't you say you couldn't find anything with the word king? What? Out of all the things, you couldn't find something with that? That's why I thought that you were not the real Morgan. Because you never have nothing to say when it comes to something, especially with the name King. Come on. All right, 7. I know. I jumped the gun on that one. But if you understood why, it's because earlier Morgan had put something that Morgan said he couldn't find anything to do with the king. I was like, what? I was like, what? That's the first time I've ever seen them say they couldn't find anything. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying there, Boomer. Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, all those 666 connections with Elvis. Earlier, I showed you that on that his birthday, from his birthday to August 16th on a leap year, it's 60.66%. The 222 days, because that's how many days it is on a leap year. From Elvis's birthday to August 16th, his death date on a leap year is 222 days. He didn't die on a leap year, but it doesn't matter. The point is that from his birthday to 8/16, the death date is 222 days on a leap year, and it's 60.66%. 666 with a crown, okay? I'm just asking why? Why does this have to happen? If you know, and of course, the number one thing is his name. It's in his name, man. First of all, Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216, which I showed. Okay? 216, 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. 216th day of the year is August 4th, the day Trump gets his head wound, and he survives after he gets his deadly head wound. But the point I'm trying to make is why is it always the 666? And his name, which I just showed you, his full name equals 666 connection because of the 216. Now, what about his regular name? How is this possible? How is it that this how is it that Elvis, El means God in Hebrew, VI, Roman numerals V and I equals 6, so, and then the S would represent more than 1 6. Sixes. So you have, it could be 66 or 666. So it's God sixes. God sixes. So it could be 666 God. Okay? So do you understand? How do you, like, you know what I mean? It's impossible, these coincidences, man. It's absolutely impossible. Yeah, that exactly. That one gets me too, because it's right there in his name, man. Even look here. I'm going to show you another one. The year he was born, the prime numbers for the year he was born. Pay attention. I'm not born. The year he died, the date and everything. Look, this is the prime numbers. Watch. Watch what I show you. So look at this. So the 8th prime number is 19. He died on 8/16/1977. 8th prime number is 19. 16th prime number is 53. 19th prime number is 67. 77th prime number is 389. Now watch. Why is my brain not working right now? Oh, I know why. Hold on. So if you add that up, okay? If you add that up, you'll get 528, okay? Do you understand? You'll get 528. Now, so when you look at that, you say, well, I don't see anything in 528, right? But wait. See, that's why I said you have to think like them, because you don't understand. Whatever connects, it's like a Lego set. Lego. Let go my Lego. Lego. Every piece fits into another piece. You understand? That's what they're doing, okay? Pay attention. So it's the 528, right? 528. So the 528th prime number, pay attention. 528th prime number is 3797. Okay, now, you say, well, what does that mean? Again, it means nothing, but wait. Now, this is what you do. See, I'm trying to explain to you how these people work. So they break it down like this. Hold on. What is it? I know what it is. My brain is not comprehending what the number is. What is it, man? 5. Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. All right. So 3797. Remember, it was started here. 528 was the total for 8/16/1977's prime numbers. 528. I took 528. 528th prime number is 3797. Then you take the 37th prime number and the 97th prime number, and you get 666. You see? You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying this is how they work. Okay? If you don't understand, because all they have to do is connect one thing to another. If that's still not enough for you, pay attention. If that's still not enough, okay? Here you go. I told you folks, I have all this by memory. I'm not even looking at anything. All of this is by memory. And I had it all written down, but I lost the intricate ones that I saw, like, without, something I didn't remember, So watch. So remember I was telling you about the 528 for the prime numbers for August 16, 1977, and then I took it over there, then I took it over here, you understand, but the 528 was how it originally started. So 528, right? So from the first of the year, if you went from the first of the year, not Elvis's birthday, but the first of the year, to June 11th, it's 528 days. You see that? 528 days from the first of the year to June 11th. Again, I ask you why. Why does it have to land exactly on that? You know what I mean? I'm just asking. You see what I'm saying? And remember what I showed you just the other day in my video, that that on a leap year, if 611 lands on a leap year like it does, if you go back to August 16th from 611 on a leap year, you go back, what do you get? Look, 666 days. So if 611 lands on a leap year like it does next year, from the day Elvis died to 611 is 666 days. Again, 666 connecting to June 11th and to Elvis's death date, or his, you know what I'm saying? It never ends. It never ends. And if you just, and that's, by the way, that is like a year, a little more than a year and a half, 666 days. But if you went just from August 16th to the next time June 11th comes around, because see, that equation is the second time that June 11th comes around. Let's just say August 16th to the next time June 11th comes around, okay? Watch. So what is it? 8/16 from, let's just choose from Elvis's death date, right? From Elvis's death date, August 16th, just go from the day he died in 77. The next time the 611 comes around, okay, this is what the equation is. 300 days, right? So, okay, so what? So there's nothing there, right? There is nothing there. Okay? 300, you don't see anything. Well, I can make something out of the 300, but I'm not going to do that. But there's nothing that's standing out with that. So from Elvis's death to the next time 611 comes around, there's nothing there. But wait, the devil is in the details. What is the percentage of 300 days? This is the percentage. And that percentage, see, 300 days, the percentage is 82.19%. 82.19%. And what is 82.19? That's Seattle. Seattle equals 82.19 reduced. You see? Elvis's death date is 6/11. You see what I mean? And remember, that's the next time. This is the next time 6/11 comes around after Elvis's death day, and then this is the second time 6/11 comes around. It's 666. But that's only on a leap year. So if you went from Elvis's death 2 years forward, it would actually be 665 days. Okay? But on a leap year, if you go forward and go on to a leap year on 6/11, it's 666 days. And I'm going to explain to you why, there's a reason why that is, but I'm not going to get into it right now with you. Okay, now, so again, I just proved to you that you have a Seattle connection with the 6/11 from Elvis's death, 6/11, 82.19% with the first time 6/11 comes around. Then on a leap year, if you go forward from 8/16 to 6/11, it's 666 days. That's like a year and a half, whatever, a little more than this 2 times going around, where 6/11 comes around again. So my point is, how many times can you connect all of this? Now, so do you remember? You remember I told you that, let me just get this out real quick. So you remember I told you that, that the word twin equals 66, right? And yeah, if you came in late, you got to watch from the beginning, because I wasn't planning on doing this, but I just started doing it, and now I'm just going to keep going. So I am throwing information in here, which I wasn't going to do. And I told everybody not to watch the video, too. Maybe I'll redo it in the future anyway. So twin equals 66, and Elvis had an identical twin that died at birth, right? And who supposedly died at birth, right? So twin equals 66, and from 1/8/35, the day he's born, him and the identical twin, to the day 9/11 fell in 01. Okay, pay attention. It is 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. Okay, so again, I asked you, what is the chance, right? So twin equals 66. From Elvis's birthday, the day the identical twins were born, to 9/11/01, it's 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. And look, you have the 8-4 connection, right? And look at this, you have a 36, because this is the 35th year and a 1 year. 35 and a 1. Look at that. 36. Again, another connection right there. And if you add that up, look. 1 plus 9 is 10. 8 plus 11 is 19. So it's 911 again, but backwards. 119 kind of. 1019. But anyway, forget about that. It's 8 months, 4 days with the 8-4 connection and a 66, the twin. Okay, now, but that's not what's key. What is key is this. Look, 666 days. This is what 666 days equals. Look, it's 182.47. Look, from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 247 days. So it's 18247. See? 18247. 666 days. So from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 247 days within the same year. You see what I'm saying? It's the 1/8, go forward 247, it lands on 9/11. So it's 18247, 18247. It connects to the 666, to the 9/11. Okay? Now, if that's still not enough for you, if that's still not enough for you to prove what I'm trying to make you understand, okay? Okay, so hold on. So you remember this equation that I just showed you? Look, remember I showed you this? 66 years, 8 months, 4 days from Elvis's birth, the day the identical twins were born, to the day the twin buildings fell, okay, was 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. Now, from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, okay, if you don't add the day, it's 154 days. If I'm talking about on a regular year, not a leap year. So if you don't add the day, it's 154 days, which is the Antichrist number. But if you add the day, it's 155 days, right? And I told you 155 is the first number in Gematria that equals 216. 216 days, August 4th. Elvis Presley equals 216. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. Barack's birthday, the day Trump gets his head wound. Got it? Okay. Now, so this is the equation. Remember, let me show this again, that way you understand where I'm going. 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. 66, 84, 84, 66. Watch. So from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 in the same year, if you don't add the day, it's 154 days. If you add the day, it's 155 days. This is a regular year, not a leap year. 154 is the Antichrist number, 155. Look at the percentage. The percentage is 42.19% for 154 days, 42.47 for 155 days. Look what it equals. 84.66. 66.84. You see? I'm just asking you, what in what realm of possibility could this happen? That's all I'm asking. I mean, it's just impossible, man. It's absolutely impossible. Okay? Now, as we were I just showed you this, right? The 154, 155, right? And that's to June 11th. This is to June 11th, right? This equation, all right? From Elvis' birthday to June 11th, 154, 155. But on a leap year, it's 156, right? But let's just go with the 154, 155. So when you put 100, when you, man, now I gotta show it to you. Like I said, folks, I'm on a roll, so you better stick with me here. Hold on. Give me a second here. So remember what I just showed you, that we were talking about from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, the date Seattle's going to get struck is 154 or 155 days, but not on leap year. Okay. Now, so the 154, 155, if you were to put that into the Gematria calculator, see, you write it in. You write 154, 155. Now, what I'm about to show you, this is the only two numbers that does this in consecutive order. Like if you started from the first day, you wrote 1, 2, then 2, 3, then 3, 4, then 4, 5, or 4. You know what I'm saying? 5, 6. None of it works. Only when you get to 154, 155. This is the only time you're going to see this equation. This is what it equals. I went through every single date, okay? So forget about all these numbers right here. Only pay attention to this. 45 with a crown, 216, 666. So 45, I told you, is the Trump-Elvis connection, and the crown, and then 216, okay? Which is August 4th, because Trump, the 45th president, is going to get his crown knocked off, his head, and then on the August 4th, 216th day, which is 666 together. Right? You see what I'm saying? Okay, why am I showing you this? Remember, this is the only 2 days in all the year that does this. I mean, with only 2 numbers. It has to be 154, 155. Now, so why am I showing that? Because remember, we're talking about how many days from Elvis's birthday. Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 154, 155, not on leap year. But I'll explain in a future video why it has to happen on the leap year. But right now, we're talking about without the leap year, because Elvis was born on a non-leap year. 154, 155 is how many days in between Elvis's birthday and June 11th. If you add the day or if you don't add the day, it's 154, 155. Now, so that's the 6/11. So again, we're connecting it to 6/11 from Elvis's birthday is 154, 155 days. You put 154, 155 into the calculator. You get the 450 with the 216 and a 666 total. All right. Now, so yes, I mentioned already the 666 and the 216 and Elvis, his name being 666 earlier in the video. So pay attention. So now, what is June 11th about? It is about Elvis. Elvis is about June 11th, right? So if you were to add Elvis Aaron Presley to the mix, his full name, what are we going to get? What are we going to get if we add Elvis Aaron Presley to the mix? So now I put Elvis Aaron Presley 154, 155, because that's how many days are up to June 11th from his birthday. Look what you get. See? 666. Because see, Elvis Aaron Presley equaled 216, right? So, and then 154 and 155 equal 450, remember? So 450 plus the 216 is 666. That's why it's perfect. You understand? All right. That's why it's absolutely perfect. This puzzle. Yes, and the 819, Jenny, is super important. You want me to tell you what? Just in case for the people who don't know, I was just about to show it, but I was going to show something else first, but it's okay. So the back number, notice that the back number is 819. Okay? 819 is the back number for this equation. 666 and then 819, right? 819, watch this. 819, hold on. Let me show you what 819 is. Okay, so from, 819 is Bill Clinton's birthday, and I'm not going to go through the whole Bill Clinton thing. It's just I'm just trying to stick to the 666 thing. So from Elvis's birthday to 819, which is Bill Clinton's birthday, if you go to I believe 1948, so it would be 13 years after Elvis is born. So from his birthday, you go forward to 819, which is Bill Clinton's birthday, who was the 42nd president. Elvis died at the age of 42, and Washington's the 42nd state. Oh man, now I have to show it. All right. So the 42nd president, from Elvis's birthday to 819, all right, the exact date he's born. And from Elvis's birthday to the exact day that Bill Clinton is born is 4,242 days. And Bill Clinton was the 42nd president. This is his exact birthday. From 1/8/35 to 8/19/46, okay? Is 4,242 days, all right? So the 42nd president was 4,242 days from Elvis's date of birth, 4242. Okay, impossible coincidence, okay? But forget about that. So what I was going to show you is about the 666 and the 819 in the back, all right? So, hold on. So if you went a couple more years after Bill Clinton's birth, but still the same date of 819, okay, what happens is, this is the amount of days you get for 13 years forward from Elvis's birth to 819, which is Bill Clinton's birthday, but past his actual birth date, 2 years after, like he was 2 years old at the time. So 819, look what you get. You get 4973, which I can show you why that's important, but not now. But from Elvis's birthday to 819, remember we were talking about the 819 was the back number with that 666 equation I showed you. So why is that important? Because this is hold on. Let me show that again for the people. Oh man, I erased it. What a dummy I am. Hold on, I gotta rewrite it because I want you guys to see it again. All right, sorry, I have to rewrite it again. This one particular thing. Stupid. I thought I was done. All right, let me show it one more time. So remember, I showed you that from Elvis's birthday to June 11th is 154 or 155 days on a non-leap year. So if you wrote Elvis Aaron Presley with 154, 155, it equals 666, which I explained, and then 819 backwards. So the 666 is connected to the 819 right here, right? All right, now. And from Elvis's birthday to 819, which is Bill Clinton's birthday, but when he was 2 years old over here, is 4,973 days. Now, why am I showing you this? Because look, the 666th prime number is 4973. So again, there's a 666 connected even to the back number of what I was showing you here, remember? With this equation, remember? 666, 819 with Elvis Aaron Presley with 154, 155. So that, you know, that again is, you know, just like I said, it's incredible. You know what I mean? Yeah, in 1973, it's 49. Because that was the year he did his satellite thing. His satellite special was in 1973, I believe. Am I mistaken? I think it was 1/14/73, or was it 74? My brain's not working now. Maybe it was 74, I don't know. I thought it was 73, though. Oh, and you know 819 just by itself is the 231st day of the year. 819 is the 231st day of the year. So if you put a crown, because remember Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. 216 plus the crown, which is the letter O, is 231. So 819 is the 231st day of the year. Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216 plus a crown, which is the O, 15th letter of the alphabet. 216 plus 15 equals 231. You see that? You see what I'm showing you? I mean, do you understand how crazy that is? Okay? And and so remember what we're talking about here. The 15 is the O. So 216 O. 216 O. And what is the first number when you put a crown on it that equals this equation? Watch this, okay? This is the first number that equals this equation, okay? When you put a crown on it. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you guys are writing stuff about Elvis taking the needle because I told you why Elvis took the needle, but thank you for bringing that up. I'll show it right now. Just remind me and make sure. No, let me put this first. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me go back real quick. What were you guys writing about? Why are you guys mentioning Gwen Stefani and Annie Potts? You guys are hilarious, man. I know you guys are talking about something about the 1028 or something. I don't know what you guys are saying. But anyway, so just real quick, let me just show you this. So if you write this into the Gematria calculator, this is what you're going to get. This is the first number. So remember, I was just showing you this, that 216 with a crown, and I told you Elvis Presley equals 216. He's looking for his crown, equals 231. August 19th, Bill Clinton's birthday. He was the 42nd president. It's 231st day, 819. And Bill Clinton was the 42nd president. Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's 42nd state, whatever, so on and so on. But 216 with a crown. The crown is the 15th letter, the O. 216 with an O. So if you were to put an O, this is the first and last number that's ever going to do this. You put a crown on 216, this is what you get. A perfect forward, perfect backward, and 666. You see? That is why Trump has to get his head wound on the 216th day of the year. The crown is the head. 216 is August 4th, 666. Okay? It's the first and last number that does that, where you see it's the same forward and backward, and it's 666, okay? I'm talking about with a crown. Without a crown, I could tell you something else, but with a crown, all right? And I mean, if you don't find that fascinating, you're just dumb. End of story. Yes, that's what. See, that's the kind of comments people should be writing. Mind blown, but people don't write that. Because I mean, I know some of you've seen it before, but still, even if you saw it again 100 times, you should have your mind blown by what I just showed. It's sad. It's sad that people aren't having their minds blown. And remember I told you that 216 with a crown, 216 plus 15, 15th letter of the alphabet is the crown, the O, is 231. Do you know that the word resurrection equals the exact same as insurrection? Insurrection and resurrection, all the numbers are the same, the back numbers too. I just can't remember it by heart. But resurrection and insurrection equals the exact same. And look at that. Look at this number. 165 and 66. Trump is born on the 165th day of the year, and on leap year it's the 166th day. And look at that, it's 231, which I just showed you, right? 216 with a crown. August 4th is the 216th day of the year. Head wound crown. 15 is 231. 231 is resurrection, insurrection. And what happened on insurrection? What did that have to do with? It was on 1/6. 1/6. Elvis is born in the first month, Trump's born in the 6th month. Remember I showed you that? And I showed you that the words, the crown equals 106. So everything in between is that, it's Elvis and Trump. You understand what I'm saying? So the crown equals 106. Insurrection, resurrection happened on 1/6. Elvis is born in the first month. Trump's born in the 6th month. 1/6. And everything in between is the 0. See? And what's in between is 23 and 45, which, I'm not going to get into that, but I'm just saying there's connections to that, But the point I'm trying to make is that it's all, whatever the hell this magic that they're doing, all right? Hold on. Yeah, that's awesome that you're sharing with your friends. That's awesome. Because hopefully it wakes up some people. Because I mean, I don't know. If you can't wake up to this, I don't know what to do, man. And you know that June, I told you guys that June, in the month chart for June, which I've explained before, but I'm going to show it now. Pay attention, folks. So the month chart for June, because that's when when the Seattle event happens on June 11th, right? So check it out. So the month chart for June, look at that. So it's the 6th month. Then the next time June comes around would be the 18th month. See, instead of going back to number 6, you would just count forward 12 months, and you would get the 6th month is the first month. Then it's the 18th month, the 30th month, the 42nd month. So look, you have the 42 in June, which Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington is the 42nd state. Then you have the 66th month, and look, it's the 6th number. The 6th number down in June, which is the 6th month, you have a 66. You have 666 or 666 and 16. The crown, right? Insurrection happened on 16, and everything in between is 2, 3, 4, 5, which I told you. 106, 666, 16. Insurrection, resurrection. Do you get it? Man, do I have to say it, man? 666. 1 and 6. Insurrection. The crown. Elvis born 1st month. Trump born 6th month. Okay, now, June 11th is the 162nd day of the year, okay? Let's look at the 162nd days in here. Oh, look. The 162nd day falls on the 14th. Why does it fall on the 14th? Because that's Trump's birthday, 6/14. So June month, the 6th month of June, 14th number down, which is Trump's birthday, is 162. And June 11th is the 162nd day of the year. Look at that. You see? And June 11th, which is the day Seattle gets struck, it's got the 126, which is the same numbers as, same numbers as 2/16, August 4th, and June 11th is the 162nd day. Okay? Anyway, but here's the thing. If you keep going down, if you keep going, folks, you keep going, you're going to see a lot of connections. But look, this is the connection. You keep going. So what is the 56th number down? Is 666. Look, see that? The 56th number down is 666. You see that? And if you add every single one of those numbers, add every single one of those numbers on the month chart, look. So start from the number 6 right there. Start from the number 6 and go all the way down. Add up all those numbers on the right-hand side. Every number on the right-hand side. Okay, add them all up until you get to the 666. You know what you're going to get when you get to the 666? This is what you're going to get. You see that number? Elvis was born on 1/8 and he died on 8/16. Born on 1/8, dies on 8/16 at the 666 mark. Do you see that? If you add up all the numbers of the month of June, the month chart that I just showed you, look at that. Absolutely impossible. Okay? What you just saw. Okay? That's it. If you don't understand that, and I can't help you. Now, wait. So, it's the 56th number down, right? So it's from 1 to 56. This is what you just saw there. Okay, pay attention. 1 to the 56 was the 666. Okay? Now, what happens when you go to 611 on a leap year? On a leap year to 611, what is it? 1/8 to 611 is 156 days. From 1 to 56, 666. Get it? Do you understand what I'm showing you now? 1 to 56, 666. From Elvis' birthday to 611, 156. And then, of course, the 156th prime number is 911. 156th prime number is 911. So they already got rid of the 911 connection to the 156. Now they have to get the 156, 666 connection to this. You see this? Now, folks, if this video doesn't prove to you, that I don't know what will. I mean, literally, I just showed you the most incredible information that you will ever see in your lifetime. By the way, this is nothing. This is nothing what I'm showing you, okay? Wait till you see what they're up to. And you're going to understand how it all connects, not only to me, but to this incredible puzzle that I'm showing you, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna leave the video up, but I'm mad at myself because I told everybody at the beginning not to watch it because now I have to put up on the thing say must watch, but anyway. So that's why it's important, folks. Oh, and by the way, since this video, I'm going to leave it up. Let me show you this. So remember, I just showed you this, right? The June month chart. The 666 with the 156. Elvis born on 1/8/816. All those numbers in June, adding it up, it equaled 1/8/816, which is Elvis' birthday and Elvis' death date. Okay, but here's another thing. Remember, they did the king's coronation, right? Was last year, and he was 74 years old, right? The King Charles was 74 when he got crowned. Not last year, this year he got crowned, right? 74 years old he was, okay? And I told you, Jesus equals 74 and Lucifer equals 74. That's why Lucifer had that name, because Jesus created Lucifer, and when he got thrown out, he became Satan and lost his crown name. Anyway, so 74 was important. That's why Charles had to be 74. The king had to be crowned at that time. And pay attention, okay? So look at these numbers of the first. I'm going to show you this number, and then I'm going to show you something else. But let's look at it real quick. So the king's coronation, by the way, 5/6 is the 126th day of the year. And remember, I just showed you. Let me show this again, man. That way you can understand that nothing's going. Remember the month chart I just showed. That the 6th month, 11th, the 6th month, 11th number down was 126. 611 with the 126, right? 611 with the 126. Look, King's coronation was on the 126th day of the year, and 611. See, it's connected to the 611. But wait, I'm only showing you to the 611 this year. Wait till I show you the 611 next year from this date that he got coronated. This is from 5/6 to 611 this year. It's a 3/7. 3/7 is the EL. EL means God in Hebrew because it looks like the letters EL, the number 37 or 73. But look, it's 1 month, 6 days. There's your 1 and 6 again, which is the insurrection, resurrection, the crown thing. Remember? Elvis born in the 1st month, Trump born in the 6th month, connecting to the 3/7, okay, which is the EL. King's coronation, 5-6 to the 6-11. The 56 number down is 666, remember? So you have the 5-6 connection. And from Elvis' birthday to 6-11 on a leap year is 156 days, right? So you got the 666 and you got the 56 connection here. But wait, so from King's coronation to the 5-6, which is the 126th day of the year, to 6-11, remember, it's to 6-11, look, and remember, it's the 126th day of the year, and in June, the 126th number was the 6-11 down. Look, it's 1 year, 1 month, 6 days. You see that? To next year from the King's coronation. See? 1 year, 1 month, 6 days. So it's the 6-11. And you know, George Bush, he was the 42, 43 president. You know, 42nd person, 43rd actual president. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it has the 56 connection, because the 56 number down in June is 666, and the 126 was the connection with this. You remember the 11th month in the 6th month was June. The 11th number down was 126, and the 126th day is 5-6. So he did it on the 126th day, and the 6th month 11th, the 6th month June, the 11th number down was 126. Okay, and look, it's 1 year, 1 month, 6 days from the King's coronation. Wait, and you know Prince Philip, you know that Prince Philip dude, he died on 4/9. He died on 4/9/21. From 4/9/21 to 6/11/24. Look at that. It's 1160. It's a 6/11 backwards with a crown, you see? From the Prince Philip, the PP. PP is 1616, 216, 16-2, get it? PP. Anyway, 4/9 to 6/11 next year. See? I guess they're all just coincidences, okay? Everything is just a coincidence. All right, I don't know. All I can tell you is that we're coming to the end of the road. I told you folks. I just didn't know what year, but now that I understand the target, okay, but I explained to you guys why the last 4 years everything's been matching perfect, because it had to match perfect. Because if it doesn't match perfect, then none of it matches. It's, what do they call that when every piece of the puzzle has to be perfect for it to be, for it to stand? Because if one person, what do they, you know, when they build these buildings, folks, you know, these tall, incredible structures, when they build it, if they mess up one thing, do you not understand that the whole thing collapses? Like if you pulled one card out of a deck, you know, what do they call it? You have to, you know, move one card out, everything falls apart. All right? That's why. It all has to connect perfectly. Okay? And that's why all those years it was fitting perfect. Yeah. Yeah, God bless you. Anyone who's promoting the channel, that's great. You know, because I don't gain anything. I don't monetize my videos. I have no agenda. I'm just here to tell the truth and to get people to bring people closer to Jesus, and also to get people out of Seattle. Because I'm telling you, whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen in King County, where Seattle is. Seattle's in King County. Elvis was known as the king. Elvis was the first famous person to have anything to do with the Seattle Space Needle when he made a movie called It Happened at the World's Fair when it first opened. He was the first person to have anything to do with the Seattle Space Needle. This guy's everything to do with the needle. Okay? And Elvis was the first famous person to take a needle on live television. Okay? And when did he do it? He did it on Bill Gates's first birthday. And I'm going to tell you why he took it on Bill Gates's birthday. Why did he do it that day? I'm going to show you how it connects in a moment. But first, he took the polio injection that day. And the polio guy turned 42 years old on that exact day. Because remember, Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state. So when Elvis took that injection on Bill Gates' first birthday, it was 42nd birthday of Jonas Salk, the guy who created the injection. And he was 42 years old, that Jonas Salk. Now, why did he take it on Bill Gates' birthday? Because, see, Bill Gates' birthday, 10/28, is the 301st day of the year. So if you were to add a year to that 301, this is what he, because see, this guy is born on the 666th day of the year. That's the day Elvis took the needle on 10/28, 1956. Again with the 56. You see what I'm saying? Remember, it's the 56th year from the beginning of the century, right? So it's the 156. Get it? I just showed you the 156 connections. All right? Anyway, so that's why he took it on his birthday, because it's the 666 connection. Okay? But there is another reason, but I don't need to get into that, but it's too complicated. But anyway, hey, look, I could go through, it's just too long to go through everything, folks. It's too much. You guys got to watch my videos to fully grasp it. Okay? Yeah, Elvis is the beast out of the sea. Okay? Out of the sea in Seattle. And he's the phoenix rising. He's the goat. That's why the Capricorn, when he was born in January, is the sign of the sea goat. Okay, he's the beast out of the sea. He's the sea goat. He's the kraken. He's the camel that shoots through the eye of the needle. You know, that biblical reference. Anyway, I know there's something I'm forgetting. Oh, the year that Elvis took the needle. See, what's important is why am I bringing this horse racing thing up? Because, see, horse racing is the sport of kings. And Elvis was known as the king. Seattle's in King County. Martin Luther King was killed in Memphis, Tennessee, where Elvis lived in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. That's why the king had the king whacked. And now Seattle, which is named after Martin Luther King, the King County. Okay? You see what I'm saying? It's all connected to this Martin Luther King connection, but I'm not going to get into that because I've explained it many times. I'm going to show it again in the future. But that year that Elvis took the needle, there was a horse. I'm going to get to the other horse racing thing in a minute, but there was a horse that almost won the Triple Crown. Almost. He won 2 of the 3 races of the Triple Crown. And what is 2/3? It's 666. 66.6. Get it? 66.67 or whatever the hell. But, so 2/3 of the races he won of the Triple Crown that year. And you know which horse it was that won the year that Elvis took the needle? The horse was called... The horse was called Needles. So the horse that almost won the Triple Crown, he won 2 of the 3 races. The year Elvis took the needle was a horse called Needles. Okay? So he takes the needle. So Elvis that year. And the year Elvis died, there was a horse that won the Triple Crown. And what day did he win the Triple Crown? It was June 11th. The day I'm telling you that Seattle's going to get struck. June 11th, the year Elvis died, there was a horse that won the Triple Crown on June 11th. And you know what the name of the horse is? Seattle Slew. Because they're going to slew Seattle. They're going to violently destroy, kill this Seattle. Okay? And that was the year Elvis died. A horse called Seattle Slew wins the Triple Crown. All right, folks. How many more do I have to show you? I mean, it's literally impossible all these connections. All right. The horse wins the Triple Crown on June 11th, named Seattle Slew. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Anyway, folks, I've hurt my throat. I've been on an hour and a half, so hopefully, this video can go somewhere. Some people can watch it, you know. Hopefully, people can get what's coming and what's happening. And by the way, for the people who are new, Elvis, his name equals the exact same numbers as the word water. Elvis equals water. Elvis equals reset. Same numbers again. Reset and water are the same numbers. Forward, backward, reduce. Every number is the same in Gematria. Elvis equals water. Elvis equals reset. And how did God reset the earth? With water, with the flood. Okay? That's exactly what's going, that's what's happening. I don't understand what's going to, I'm not exactly sure how this event gets triggered, okay, but whatever it is, I believe that it could involve water once, whatever it is that triggers it, you know what I mean? But am I 100%? No. I'm just 100% about the date and about Seattle, King County being the target. June 11th for sure, target Seattle, King County. All of Washington State, basically. Get out, okay? And for the people who can't get out, you know, and can't move or anything, just get out and get every important thing you have and get out of there before June 11th and stay out of there until at least, you know, for a week, you know, whatever. But you know, if you can only get away for a day, then get away for a day. Because I know it's going to happen on June 11th, so whatever. There's not going to be anything for you to go back to anyway. From what I'm imagining what's going to happen. Anyway, like I said, I know there's more and I'm forgetting stuff, but folks, there's only so much I can do, man. You know. Yeah. All right, folks. Any last words? I got to end the video here. I know there's something I'm missing, but there's only so much I can do, like I said. All right, folks. Last 2 minutes. Come on. If you have anything to say, say it now and end your chats. And like I said, folks, this was my destiny, and you're going to see it all manifest before your eyes. All right? That's why I've never stopped. Okay? And like I said, it's coming to the end. All right? It's the end of the road is coming. All right? And like I said, you know, you got to get right with God, because I'm telling you that if you don't understand that this information is from the Holy Spirit, I don't know what to tell you. I've been trying to make people understand it, and I get the skepticism on people. I get it, you know? I get it, because I don't believe people either, you know what I mean? So, but like I said, the proof is in the pudding, the pee-pee, the pudding proof. The proof is in the pudding. You'll see it all come to fruition, then you'll understand, okay? Anyway, God bless everybody. Jesus is God. End the video. Oh, wait a minute. All right. Yes, that's right. I actually mentioned that in one of my videos. Somebody mentioned something that's pretty important. because in one of my older videos I did about that Needles win, it was the 82nd Kentucky Derby that was run that day. And why is that important? Because the 82nd number, the 82 number is Seattle. Seattle equals 82, right? And that was the 80, when Needles won the 82nd Kentucky Derby, the year Elvis took the needle. Also, if you put a crown on Elvis, because Elvis equals 67, right? 67 plus 15, which is the crown, the O is 82. You see what I'm saying? You see how it all is perfect? And I told you that the number 67 is the first number in Gematria that equals 162. 162 is June 11. And that's Elvis's name. Elvis equals 67. 67 is the first number that equals 162. And June 11th is the 162nd day of the year. I don't know what else to tell you. It's perfect. It's a perfect puzzle. All right? Anyway. God bless everybody. Jesus is God. End of video.